Good day, beautiful heart, beautiful friends, light seeker, peace lover, the students on the path of meditation. Good day, using Bali time. I am deeply happy to meet you again and again because without a garden, the butterfly will never grow. Without the ocean, the dolphin will never grow. In the same way, without well-devoted students like you, a spiritual servant like me, we cannot grow. For that reason, now we are in the process of waiting for thousands of spiritual friends in the process of joining together with us. By the time we are waiting for 33 minutes past 11, let me refresh your memory about the previous sessions about the kingdom of health. I never tired to share to all of you about the importance of the kingdom of health within. There is kingdom of health within. The king is the right nutrition. The queen is the right exercise. And the prince or the princess is beautiful sleep. That is the beautiful kingdom of health inside. Let me start with the king. The king is the right nutrition. It is explicitly concluded by the beautiful book, The Ultimate Medicine, and it is in line with Ayurveda. Ayurveda is one of the oldest scriptures in relations with nutrition. If you consume the wrong nutrition, any medicines will not help. If you consume the right nutrition, any medicine will not be needed. That is perfectly correct. As a spiritual healer, as a person who is no longer young, I will say that is 100% correct. Nutrition is the ultimate medicines. But the following question then, finding the right nutrition is far from easy. First of all, our body keeps changing and growing. Like what I personally experienced before the age of 40, coffee is very suitable to me. But above 40 years old, coffee is dangerous. When I was still active in the capital city of Jakarta, I drink a lot of water. It is called as water therapy at that time. But as soon as I retire, drinking too much water is dangerous to my prostate. For more than 10 years, I consume warm water plus lemon in the morning. But the last few weeks, there is sign from my stomach, no, stop the lemon, the lemon, it's dangerous. The conclusion is our bodies keep changing and growing. In order to find the right nutrition, there is no quick fix to the best nutrition. There is no quick fix. But the best solution that I recommending to you is being sensitive to the voices of your body. Because the one who knows your body best is your own body. Not the medical doctor, not the psychiatrist, not also the spiritual healer like me, no. The one who knows your body best is your own body. In order to find the best nutrition to your body, listen to the voices of your body. It can whisper to you through your stomach. It can whisper to you to your urine. It can whisper to you when you poo, whatever. Sometimes also appear in the dream like me. The kingdom of health within is the best nutrition. Remember, if you consume the wrong nutrition, any medicines will not help. As soon as you consume the right nutrition, any medicine will not be needed. As a person who is no longer young, I would say my body is getting sick very, very seldom. When I was still active in Jakarta, usually I got flu at least once a year. But as soon as I retired in the year of 2012, I never got flu. And one of the most important reason behind, because I maintain the best nutrition to my body. That is the king. The queen of the inner kingdom of health within is the right exercise. I do centering yoga and also energy alignment every day. Most of the time twice, in the morning and the evening. Thanks God, I was given by a spiritual family of compassion these beautiful words, which monitor how many steps I walk every day, monitoring my heartbeat, monitoring also the quantity of the quality of my sleep, stress also. It is all here, recorded in my words. So that's why I know I need more exercise. I have lack exercise. Sometimes if I sit too long on the chair because of writing a message in social media, my words vibrating. You have been sitting too long. Why don't you walk? That is the vibration from the words. The same thing also happen if I spend too much time in sleeping. You have been sleeping too long. Why don't you just wake up? Vibrating. That's why the king is nutrition. The queen is the right exercise. And the prince and the princess is beautiful sleep. And the beauty of these words, as soon as I wake up in the morning, usually I check my heartbeat. The second one, I check my stress. The last one, I check the quantity of the quality of my sleep. There is REM sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep. That is the way how I maintain the quality of my health every day. Hopefully it will inspire all of you, my well-devoted student, wherever you are. Remember, health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. You can have a lot of money, but if you don't have any health, the money will be useless. You can have the most luxurious villa in Switzerland, in Japan, or in Bali, but if you have no health, everything is nothing. My suggestion then, maintain the quality of your health, and the model that we have been developed here in the spiritual family of compassion. The model, the king is the right nutrition, the queen is the right exercise, and the princess is the beautiful sleep. This today, as soon as we finish guided meditation, I will summarize my last month presentation about the art of sleep. Sleep is not only important to the biological health, psychological health, but also important to the spiritual health. I will summarize as soon as we finish with our guided meditation, the art of sleep. Using the language of scientists, there are REM sleep, REM, rapid eye movement sleep. There is light sleep. There is deep sleep. In the deep sleep, wave entering the brain, entering the wave of delta. Spiritual secrets can be opened. That is what I am going to share to you as soon as we finish with our guided meditation. We still have another 3 minutes for 33 minutes past 11, as I promised in social media. Please don't forget, health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. In order to maintain the quality of your health, remember the kingdom of health within. The king is nutrition. I have been inspired by many journals and also many experts on nutrition. It is very important when it comes to nutrition to consume the high variety plant-based food. Let me repeat again, the high variety of plant-based food. One of researchers on longevity make conclusion after researching in blue zone area like Okinawa, Sardinia, Ikaria, Loma Linda. One of the important characteristics of the people with long age in blue zone like Okinawa, they consume the high variety of plant-based food. So that's why my breakfast every morning is consuming either fruit or vegetable. And I maintain the variety from one day to another day. Breakfast. I only have a meal once at lunch, no dinner. I have dinner very, very seldom because many research concluded we don't need any dinner because we are going to sleep. But one thing for sure, please don't remember. Please do not forget one thing for sure. High variety of plant-based food. Since I use my brain quite often, I'm an author, I'm a writer and speaker as well. So that's why I consume a lot of avocado. It is good to our brain. I also consume a lot of high variety of nut because it is good to my brain. Now we have arrived into 33 minutes past 11. We are going to meditate. Just to make the mind, emotion, and our spirit and body clean and clear, let's meditate, preparing your mind especially to listen to my this evening presentation. Now we are going to meditate. First of all, remember to cross your leg to avoid downward movement of energy. Secondly, make your back head straight but relaxed. Thirdly, your wings, make it as natural as possible, not too open, not too close. The positions of your hand, it is totally up to you. The Hindus suggested to position your hand like this to release Sattvam, Rajas, Tamas, to enter the silence, the perfect silence or mandala. The Buddhist is totally up to you. If you follow Borobudur, eastern direction, west direction, southern direction is totally up to you. If your own religion recommend you to position your hand in the certain position, feel free, as long as you are natural and relaxed. Open your eyes a little bit in order to avoid fall into being sleep, and the rest you may follow my own guidance. Now we are going to meditate. Simply relax. Simply relax. My master, wherever you are, I am going to share beautiful light here on earth. Please be my source of light. Kindly allow me to be your own loyal servant. Now we are going to meditate. As I keep sharing from one guided meditation to another guided meditation, the innermost core of meditation is to take a perfect rest, to take a perfect rest in this moment as it is. No matter what is the blessing of this moment, from numbness until peace of mind, simply take a perfect rest. Especially because meditation heals you not by changing yourself, but by smiling to yourself. Take rest in this moment as it is. Take rest, beautiful souls. Why I never tired recommending to all of you to take a rest in this moment? Because everything that happened in this realm is the dancings of the same perfection, the dancings of God, if you like, the smile of the same Buddha, if you like. What the mind calls as wrong and right, what the emotion calls as sad, glad, they are all the dancings of the same perfection. Rest, beautiful soul, rest. Rest in this moment as it is, rest. To make the idea more practical, rest your mind on the gap between two breaths. At the end of in-breath, there is a gap. At the end of out-breath, there is a gap. No need to hold the breath. No need to shorten the breath, no need to prolong the breath. Simply feel the gap between two breaths. That is the practical explanations about resting the mind in this moment as it is. Feel the gap between two breaths. In the moment you feel the gap between two breaths, you enter what the quantum physicists call as the quantum field. The field where many things impossible can be possible, include the unhealed disease can be healed if you rest the mind on the gap between two breaths very, very often. Rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. As the natural natures of fire which is hot, the natural natures of water which is wet, the natural natures of the mind keep jumping from the past into the future. That is the natural nature. No need to change the mind. No need to feel guilty because of the jumping mind. That is the natural natures of the unenlightened mind. Simply accept the natural natures of the mind. Strangely, when you do not change the jumping mind, the mind will change. For that reason, no need to change the mind. Simply rest on the gap between two breaths. As dolphin beautify the ocean by being dolphin, as butterfly beautify the garden by being butterfly, you are beautifying Mother Earth by being yourself as you are. Rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. Quoting from the ancient scriptures of Tibetan, the roof of the world. The dry season does not reduce the amount of water in the universe. The raining season does not increase the amount of water in the universe. In the same way, sad, glad, blame, praise, wrong, right, they do not increase anything, they do not decrease anything. Rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. Repeating the previous message, since this is very important. The more often you feel the gap between two breaths, the more you enter the quantum field. In the terminology of quantum physicists, in the quantum field, many things impossible can be possible. Include the unhealed disease can be healed. For that reason, never tired to feel the gap between two breaths, never tired. Mind can jump into 1,000 directions 1,000 times, but without blaming yourself, without any guilty feeling, bring the mind back to the gap between two breaths. That is the innermost core of meditation. Similar to space, which providing place to anything and anyone to grow. When you feel the gap between two breaths, you are entering the mind which is as wide as the space. That is the enlightened mind. The mind which can heal all disease. The mind which can open the gate of peace. Rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. Once upon a time, Lord Buddha was asked, "What did you get from meditation?" Lord Buddha answered beautifully, "I did not get anything, but I release many things. I release anger, I release fear, doubt, revenge. Many things can be released. Especially when you continuously feel the gap between two breaths. Remember, beautiful soul, meditation heals you not by changing but by smiling. Especially because everything is the dancings of the same perfection. Here in Ashram Avalokiteshvara, we hear the voice of motorcycle in the long distance. Use any voice in your place as holy bell to return back to the gap between two breaths. Use any experience from numbness until boring as holy bell to return back to the gap between two breaths. If you sincerely monitor the feeling when touching the gap between two breaths, from one gap to another gap of the breath is unique as fingerprint. Simply feel the gap between two breaths. There are countless secrets of healing, happiness, and peace can be opened by feeling the gap between two breaths. Any sound can appear in your place, any sound. Include the sound of motorcycle. Remember to use any sound, any experience as holy bell to return back to the gap between two breaths. In the ancient scriptures of the Tantra, it was beautifully written like this: the mind that binds is the mind that sets you free. Meaning the mind that gives birth to suffering is the same mind as the mind which can set you free. For that reason, rest, beautiful soul. Rest. Rest the mind on the gap between two breaths. When the animal in the forest are wounded, the only way they heal themselves is take a perfect rest. In the same way, what kind of soul wound that you have inside, you can heal it by resting the mind on the gap between two breaths. Any memory can come and go. Any experience can come and go. Remember, you are not the memory. You are the witness which is full of harmony. That's why I keep suggesting to you to smile. I keep writing in social media. To learn meditation is to learn perfecting your smile. Smile. You are no longer the bad or the good. You are no longer the wrong or the right. You are now the witnessing smile. Smile is a sign that you are no longer a victim in life. You are now a master. Smile, beautiful soul. In the moment when you feel the gap between two breaths, remember to smile. Once again, smile is a strong sign that you are no longer a victim. You are now a master of your life. After spending long time enough resting the mind on the gap between two breaths, now we learn to forgive. Especially because without forgiving, the soul will never grow and will never glow. Now visualize a crying baby on your left hand. The symbol of your soul wound, your bad memory that come from the past. Visualize soul wound and bad memory in the form of the crying baby on your left hand. And the meditative approach of forgiving yourself is giving space without any resistance, without any judgment, simply giving space to your bad memory and soul wound to appear in the form of crying baby on your left hand, giving space without wrong and right, without false and true, simply giving space. That is the meditative approach of forgiving yourself. Everyone has their own soul wound. Everyone has their own bad memory. The good news, you can heal the soul wound, you can heal the bad memory by giving them space without any judgment, without any resistance. After forgiving yourself, now learn to forgive someone who made you suffer in the past. It can be unmature parent, it can be unwise teacher, it can be ex-boy or girlfriends in teenagers' time, whoever. Visualize them as crying baby on your right hand, the symbol of their soul wound. In order to make the beautiful rose of forgiving bloom beautifully within, now please deeply contemplate. It was not violence. It was not violence that make the others make you suffer. No, it was not violence, but it was deep soul wound. Not only you who are wounded, the person who make you suffer were also wounded even worse. Sadly, they try to heal themselves by attacking the others. As a result, they do not get any medicines. They even consume another poison. That is how to make the rose of forgiving bloom within. After deeply realize that the person who make you suffer also suffer, now visualize the crying baby on your left hand, your soul wound, giving rose of forgiving to the crying baby on your right hand. At the same time, remember the beautiful message of the late Nelson Mandela. Without forgiving, you will bring portable prison wherever you go. Without forgiving, you will bring portable prison wherever you go. Let the crying baby on your left hand, your soul wound, giving rose of forgiving to the crying baby on your right hand. In our cycle of time, forgiving is the best medicine. Forgiving is the best medicine. It is hard to imagine there is healing, happiness, and peace without forgiving. It's simply hard to imagine. Now, to make your soul journey perfect after forgiving, now call the white light of Father from the sky and the red light of Mother from earth. The white light of Father from the sky entering your crown chakra. Rest on the fourth chakra of the heart. The red light of Mother from earth enter your first chakra. also rests in the heart. Both white light of Father from the sky, red light of Mother from earth embrace each other in the heart, giving birth to the beautiful light of love. Imagine there is pink light of love appear in your heart, getting bigger, bigger until the light bigger than your body. Now share the light of love to every single cell of your body. Share the light of love to every single cell of your body. At the same time, remember, whatever the question, love is the answer. Whatever the wound, love is the healer. To make the light of love feel real inside, make a long list of gratitude, because gratitude is the outer manifestations of true love. From healthy body, happy family, having beautiful home, beautiful car, good friends, the long list of gratitude. That is the outer manifestations of true love. Now share the light of love to the close one. It can be your husband, it can be your wife, children, parent, good friend. Share them the light of love, especially by memorizing their kind deeds. Keep memorizing their kind deeds. That is the beautiful way of sharing the light of love to the loved ones. Now share the light of love to the people who harm you in the past, the people who make you suffer in the past. It can be unmature parent, unmature teacher, ex-boy or girlfriend, whoever. Send them the light of love, because what you call as suffering, it is actually the way of the soul to grow much more mature. It is those who harm you in the past. They are teachers of maturity. That is how to send the light of love to your enemies. They make you mature. To make your quality of love unconditional and unlimited, now share the light of love to the lower, middle, upper realm, berbuah suah. From hell, Satan, gumatat gumitit, animal, virus, plant, memory, human beings, demigods, gods, all being in samsaric realm, lower, middle, upper realm, realm of Dharma protector, Mother Kiwa, Father Tengan, Dragon, Garuda, Lion, Tiger. Realm of Arahat, realm of Bodhisattva. Now we share the light of love to lower, middle, upper realm, to make your love unlimited and unconditional. Imagine who have disease is being healed because of your light of love. Imagine those who are hungry getting the food. Imagine those who are thirsty getting the drink. Those who are homeless getting their home. Those who asking for blessing, they get their own blessing. Imagine those who keep praying, asking for peace and enlightenment. They are blessed by peace and enlightenment. That is how to make your love unlimited and unconditional. Now, as soon as you open your eyes, this deeply whisper to your own soul the beautiful mantra of Aham Prema, meaning I am love who is here to share love. Aham Prema, Aham Prema, Aham Prema. I am love who is here to share love. Thank you, beautiful heart, beautiful soul, light seeker, peace lover, wherever you are, for following our guided meditation. It is more than 30 minutes. Now, as I promised before, I will summarize to you my last month's sessions about the art of beautiful sleep. The art of beautiful sleep. Last month, I delivered to you today's topic about the art of sleep. In our cycle of time, sleep is very important. Sleep is very important. It is not only recommended by spiritual healer like me, many scientists also recommend the importance of sleep. Sleep can heal the biological body, the psychological body, and the spiritual body as well. My summary today, I will focus on the spiritual side. But to refresh your memory, the book that I recommended last month, Why We Sleep, written by one of the professors from USC, University of Southern California. Sleep has been widely researched. It is important to our biological health. The conditions of lack of sleep deprivation, which is accumulating for years, can open the gate of countless disease, from diabetes until cancer. It has been widely researched. I told you last month about that matter. So that's why maintaining the quality of sleep, at least 7 hours a day, it is very important. When it comes to psychological healing, the quantity and the quality of your stress, depression will significantly reduce if you have a very good sleep. Now I concentrate on the art of sleep from the spiritual side. Sleep, as I told you last month, can open the gate of healing, happiness, and peace as well. The founder of psychology, Sigmund Freud, is correct in this case. When it comes to the dream, 85% of the dream is waste. Only 15%, 15% is accurate. That is true, according to my personal experience. And when it comes to spiritual journey, without dream yoga, many spiritual world will be extremely dark. So that's why I keep sharing from time to time. The quality of your spiritual journey in the moment of awake can be seen in the dream. Suppose that you are full of angry in the moment of awake. In the dream you will experience a lot of anger as well, because dream reflecting the quality of your life in the moment of awake. In the same thing also happen with death. Dream does not only reflect the quality of your life in the awaking state, but also give you feedback what is going to happen to you in the moment of death. If something wrong in the dream, you can improve it in the time of awake. For example, you are angry in the dream. You can improve it. In the daily life, you heal your anger. because from awake into dream it is two-way traffic. Something wrong in the dream, suppose that you are angry in the dream, you can improve it in the moment of awake. But if something wrong in the moment of death, you cannot improve it, because from dream into death it is one-way traffic. So that's why dream yoga, in this case is managing your sleep, is very important in spiritual journey. It does not only reflect, it does not only become the mirror of your quality of your life in a waking state, but also give you feedback what is going to happen in the moment of death. Without dream spiritual journey, many secret realms are extremely dark. So that's why last month I'm suggesting to you to practice dream yoga. This is the direct benefit of dream yoga, the thing that I personally experienced already. First of all, if you practice correct dream yoga, you will get your own unique medicine. This is your unique medicine. I heard it personally in the dream yoga. Gede Brahma, here is your medicine. I practice it every day, and it perfectly heals my body. The first benefit, you will get the unique medicine. The second one, if there is something lack or there is something dangerous in your spiritual journey, you will know it also in dream yoga. I personally listen. Something dangerous is going to happen, I know. Something is lacking in my spiritual journey, I know. Where the gate is open, it is in the practice of dream yoga. The third one, I also know my living guru by practicing dream yoga. Most of people, when they go to India, to Tibet or somewhere else, they go to the place without knowing that who the teacher is. But when I went to Himalaya in the year of 2008, I have been seeing in my dream yoga the same person many times. 1, 2, 3, and our relationship in dream yoga getting closer and closer from time to time. As soon as the quality of our relationship in the dream yoga very close, I went to India. I went to Himalaya. And that's true. My living guru recognized me. He touched my head. He asked me a question. Where are you from? I am from Bali. That's a beautiful island. I told my living guru, I have been dreaming about you very often. He whispered to my ears, we have karmic connection. That's the question. That is a beautiful answer. Living guru. And another countless secret. So that's why it is very important to improve the quality of your sleep, not only to biological health, psychological health, but also spiritual health. The tips, many people prefer the tips. They do not need the ideas. When you go to the sleep, make sure that your stomach is not totally full. What I did to myself, 4 hours before sleep, I do not eat, just consuming a small amount of water. For the spiritual journey, your energy will be consumed by the stomach if your stomach is full of food. Come to the sleep without the full stomach. Make it around 80% full. The second one, if you have daily tasks left, write it down. At least to keep your tasks in the paper or in the mobile phone, wherever. The third one, closely monitor the cycle of time, because the relationship with the moon is very unique. Like the Balinese who devote their journey to Shivaji, they love the night without moon. The students on the path of Buddhism, The students of Buddha Sakyamuni, they love full moon. The Muslim, as you know, they love the crescent. Not saying this is good or bad, this is better, this is worse. No. The quality of someone relationship with the moon is unique. It cannot be compared. I know the suitable night to my spiritual journey also from Dream Yoga. So please closely monitor the quality of your sleep with the moon outside. If you are suitable on the path of Shivaism, maybe the quality of your sleep will be the best in the time without moon. If you are the students of Buddha Sakyamuni, the quality of your sleep will be the best in the full moon. Closely monitor the quality of your sleep in relation with the moon. Since we are here, body, mind and spirit, maintain also good relationship with local spirit. So that's why the Balinese have Panungun Karang, Suguhan. That is to maintain a good relationship with local spirit. If you don't have it, simply maintain good relationship with the garden, the birds. I keep feeding the wild birds here every day, feeding the dove, maintaining good relationship with local spirit. Number 5, as I told you in the guided meditation, in our cycle of time, forgiving is very important. The best medicine, I would say. So that's why in the moment of sleep, you are ready to sleep. If you have someone who warned you appear in your memory, forgive. Remember, the most important reason why they harm you, not because they have bad intention, no, because they are also deeply wounded. Forgive before going to bed. If bad memory or bad sound visit you, like here in ashram, sometimes the voice of karaoke from neighborhood is very noisy. Bad memory or bad sound, focus on the gap. Suppose that you remember your father, you remember your mother. Between memory about father and mother, there is a gap. Suppose that your neighbor singing the song Do, Re, Mi. Between Do into Re, there's gap. Between Re and Mi, that's gap. That is how I protect myself in daily life here in ashram. In the moment when the environment is very noisy, I never get angry to do all of them. 7 tips to entering beautiful sleep. Remember to develop healthy inner conversation. Speak to yourself only the beautiful side of life. Thanks God, I have a beautiful house. Thanks God, me and my wife are healthy in old age. Thanks God, I have 3 beautiful children. I have 5 grandsons. A lot of things to be grateful. Healthy inner conversation. If possible, make long list of gratitude before going to sleep. It is very healthy to your sleep. If you love to pray, the best prayer in the moment of sleep is thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of you love mantra. Here is the mantra in the moment of sleep. I am deep gratitude. I am deep gratitude. This mantra is very powerful, I am deep gratitude. Sometimes I change into my gratitude is greater than my problems. My gratitude is greater than my pain. Some of you who love Holy Scripture, it is good to remember some of the essence of Holy Scripture in the moment of sleep. Number 11, it is good to meditate. Lay down to right direction. Remember, like this, lay down to right direction. Some of you who are empath like me, it is strongly recommended to sleep alone. No matter you have husband or wife, it is strongly recommended to sleep alone. Because we the empath, our vibrations of energy is very sensitive. The attendance of someone beside us will be very disturbing because the rhythm of everybody is different. Laying down to right direction, feel the gap between two breaths. Remember to imagine holy syllable here in the throat. You all have your own holy syllable in your religion, like the Balinese prefer the Om, the Tantric Buddhism prefer the Hong. Imagine the holy syllable in the throat, because throat is the most dynamic part of the body in the time of sleep. Since mind can disturb, can also help the quality of our sleep. In the moment of sleep, imagine your mind as wide as the space. Imagine the mind as wide as space, which can giving place to anything and anyone, without resistance, without rejection, as wide as the space. And the rest, your most beautiful guide is perfect surrender. We have been spending time together 1 hour, perfectly 1 hour, because I started our session today 22 minutes past 11, now 22 minutes past 12. Remember, this evening, 18 minutes past 6 p.m. Bali time, we are going to talk a new topic, to make the brain smile. Brain is like the map. If you have the wrong map, you will follow the wrong life. Brain is like the glass. If the glass is dark, you will have dark life. So that's why it is very important to train the mind. This evening, I am going to share to you the new topic, how to make the brain smile. As soon as your brain smiles, your life also smiles. Thank you, beautiful friend, light seeker, peace lover, wherever you are. Thank you. Remember, 18 minutes past 6 p.m. Bali time this evening, we are going to meet again to discuss the new topic, how to make the brain smile. Thank you, and thank you. Hopefully, you are happy, healthy, and holy everywhere you are. Thank you.